wonder, awe, because I just kind of got an invitation. So I didn't know what to expect. Coming from Sister Circle, I kind of assumed that is what we were. You know, it was just a Sister Circle experience. Until I came in, and it was something completely different with envelopes. And I'm like, wait, this is church. This is not, this not, this not Sister Circle, So, but it was amazing. Alexis and I had came to that first service, and we both were like, oh, this is great. She's immediately texted Mike, like, you missing out. You supposed to be here, So it was amazing. That's the best word that I could put forward.
It was refreshing to hear, the joy in their voices from just learning and being taught, and then the environment was, it's just like, oh, you should have seen, you heard this, you should have heard that. And so I was sitting in the bed, I said, I won't miss another day, But it was refreshing to hear that, especially from my daughter. She was so excited. Daddy, I took notes. And I was just like, you took notes? And she said, yeah, I can tell you what it said and what the subject matter. And so I knew from then on, we're in the right place.
For me, I'm a crier. So it's just like tears, of joy. Where we were previously, it was not that. They're in the age of electronics. So both of them would be in a service. They're on their phones. They're playing a game. He's playing with his little men, But at C3, they were ready. They were ready to come. So we say, okay, get up. We're going to church. It's like, which church? Are we going to C3? Okay, I'm getting ready and literally ready to take notes. For a teenager, that's big, to a place where she feels accepted and she feels like her voice is being heard. It's amazing. So this is their home. I want to say before we hit join, it was their home, whether or not we even had a say. I don't think we had a say in ready. What it was. This was their home. Yeah.
They were ready. The togetherness, the community environment, it's like, so many people are hugging and pounding and high-fiving, and it's a level of joy. They always talk about joy is within you, but you can also feel it, and there's not a lot of talking, because you can say, our church is great and our church is this, but I'm one that speak less. I want to see the action. So when you have folks coming in smiling, walking in the door, you know how inviting the atmosphere is. So, it's just, I know for me, I look forward to coming. And I haven't always been that way, because I like to be, you have to teach me something, right? I want to learn every day. Okay. So, I have an understanding of the Bible from the most simplistic form. So now it's teach me, and I'm learning something every day. And even we can have conversations with the kids about the sermon, the service, whether it's Sister Circle, whether it's here, they want to talk about it. So there's so much more action than you telling me what you're going to do for me, what you're going to deliver. No, I see it. Right. So that's why I'm like, yeah, whatever you need me to do. What? We're going where? Okay, let's go. Right. It's easy. It's not a task. Right. Look forward to it.
And it's family. It's family. It's more than a community. We're community-minded people, right? I mean, you need help, that's what we do. But it's truly coming here family. Like, Kira's my family. Alex, my family, he just had our baby. That's our baby. And so it's just family, and the embracing of everybody. And like Mike said, people are happy to be here. It's not a task. It's not a task to come to church. You hear church because you have to. I don't see it as church. I see it as coming to learn the word with my family.
It's like I was raised by women for the most part, and my grandfather, right? So it's like she exemplifies strength in so many different ways. It's like, she's the first female pastor I've ever had, right? And I've been raised in the church since I was like a little bit, right? And the strength that she, not only in her teaching, but just the way she carries herself, you forget that she's a lady, right? And not trying to be funny about it, but you just forget that you don't care what her gender is because of the strength. And when she is honed in on a subject matter or something like that, you take away there's something that you take from it. She isn't specifically, even when she's delivering a nudge in the sister circle. I take from that too. And she's sisters and sister and sister, but I'm like, no, you talking to me. So, I don't feel like there's a target audience or a certain gender that can outdo what she's doing. And so, and you see the numbers, everything is just growing daily. But she reminds me of one of my aunts, and I'm listening to everything that she's saying because I trust in what she's delivering. And she removes that stigma of needing a man to run things, right? She's humble, but yet you respect her because of her strength, her knowledge, and her patience, because she's willing to address a lot of things. If people have some issues or something like that, she'll address it in so many ways without speaking to you directly. Like I said, with the nudge, she's sister, but I'm like, no, she's saying, Mike, get it together. So I appreciate her for that.
Big. It's gonna be so huge. Just to see the doors open. It's so many people that need C3. And not just, you're gonna have the looksy-loos in the beginning, but they're gonna weed themselves out because they're not going to fit. But this is what this community needs. You have authentic leadership. You have embracing leadership. Lady, to me, is me, right? She has a loud laugh, personality. We wear different glasses. You know what I'm saying? You have so many people in the community that needs that acceptance of who they are, and truly come as you are. No judgment as to your appearance, or you have to dress a certain way, look a certain way. We're gonna be huge. And you definitely know Team Nance is down for the ride. So, numbers, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
That's easy for me. The first thing I would tell him is, look at me. This is how I go. This is how I enter. And I would also, yes, it is a church, But the way that I would describe it, no, it's not. You don't feel like you're being preached at, right? It's like you're having a conversation or you're being taught the ways of, you're being empowered and motivated, right? It's not, according to so-and-so and so-and-so book and chapter, you are supposed to be like, it is the most empowering and motivating place that I've been because I feel like you're talking to me, not at me, right? And so I'm not, this is how I walk into C3. I'm not wearing a suit, tie, shiny shoes, and I still have the same interaction with not only leadership, but the members as well, because you're listening to what I'm saying, not what I'm wearing. So that's how I would define being here, and it's literally come as you are.
Right.
And if you doubt it, try it.
Right. I mean, nothing more really, you understanding that we are the church, right? So I think once people get past the idea of religion and understand that, the religion, once you take the religion aspect out of it and you come to hear the word, you will immediately feel the love. It's something you have to experience. So, and you feel that as soon as you walk through the doors. So